Acting like an alpha doesn't make you an alpha. It makes you an actor. Which is fine, I guess, since all the world is a stage. But to be a true, genuine alpha, the real deal, you'll have to do more than just imitate the characteristics and traits of a real alpha. It's got to come from the inside. You don't just want the symptoms, you want the virus. Now, I'm not saying you can't do a little fake it till you make it, because faking it is certainly better than nothing at all. But it really needs to become something real and natural. You don't just want to act like an alpha, you want to become an alpha. Now, without a doubt, you should already be leveling up your life in every possible way. That means losing weight, putting on muscle, wearing nicer clothes, having a better haircut, grooming, using a good anti-aging skin cream. You should be doing all of those things already. Learning, growing, and improving yourself in every way is essential. However, to truly be a man of high value, you need to be more than just strong and good looking or rich. You need to have purpose. You need to have goals. You need to be goal-oriented and purpose-driven. You need to have an agenda. Now, when I say agenda, I don't mean an outline or a list of things you need to follow for a meeting. The agenda I'm talking about is your underlying intentions and motives. I'm talking about your purpose, your goals. What are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to accomplish? What's your deal? You need to have lifelong goals and dreams and plans and aspirations. The best way to do this is to write things down. Write down what you believe, what you want in life, and where you want to be in the future. And be specific. You need to know who you are, what you believe, and what you want in life, and what you want your future to look like. Take a few days, a few weeks, even a few months if you need to, and write it down. Burn it into your brain. This is your agenda. This is who you are and what you want. Now break it down into smaller, doable steps. Be preoccupied, consumed, even obsessed with fulfilling your agenda, working every single day to accomplish and attain your ultimate goals in life. When you become absolutely passionate about realizing your own agenda, everything else becomes secondary, less important. Everything else disappears into the shadows. Your day job becomes a temporary necessity, merely a stepping stone in accomplishing your real dreams. Your partner, if you have one, needs to fall in line and help you achieve your goals, or they are simply set aside. Other than a handful of exceptions like parents and children, everyone becomes expendable if they are an obstruction to your ultimate agenda. There are two kinds of people in this world. Some may say winners and losers. Others would say something else. I would say there are those who work to achieve their own agenda and those that work to help achieve others. If you want to mold yourself into a true, genuine alpha, you need to have your own agenda. Your purpose in life must be your driving force. It needs to consume you at all times of day, forcing you out of bed early and keeping you up at night. Everything else that would normally draw your attention and emotion is suddenly far off in the rearview mirror. You no longer have time for the activities and people who don't fit with or complement your agenda. To be an alpha, Jordan Peterson would say you need to be disagreeable. But when should you be disagreeable? All the time? With everyone? About everything? That's a lot of effort. You need to be disagreeable when events and activities or people try to interrupt or interfere with your agenda. When you're focused, when you're hyper-focused on your plans, the little things won't bother you as much. You can laugh them off, ignore the haters, and not get drawn into emotional and unnecessary arguments. Religious people will often say, focus on God and all the other things you want will be added to you. Focus on Him and everything else will fall into place. They make a good point. You need to focus on your agenda, your own goals and dreams and plans and aspirations. You need to know what they are. Everything else is in the shadows. When you do this, everything else will fall into place. If God is not your agenda, then your agenda must become your God. You need to be constantly preoccupied with the bigger picture. If you have no idea or you're really not sure, you need to sit down and figure it out. Keep sitting down and keep figuring it out and Don't allow yourself to give up. Without an agenda, you are destined to serve others and their agenda. You can always change or tweak things later, revisit it often for editing and revision. However, you need something to start with: a life purpose, long-term goals, short-term goals, a list of beliefs and convictions. You need something right now. The more you are focused on achieving your goals, the less you will care about the little things like, do people like me, and what if I get rejected? The more you are focused on your own agenda, the more alpha you become. Turn your goals into steps that you can accomplish each and every single day, and then turn those steps into powerful, effective habits. Habits that will move you closer and closer to your ultimate life goals. So, pause here and ask yourself, what's your agenda?